name is Gerard here. I'm at the Nature Center at Sequoyah State Park near Holbert, Oklahoma, here to see naturalists as they talk to groups about snakes.
My name is Angelina Stancampiano, and I'm a naturalist here at Sequoyah State Park at the Three Forks Nature Center. So this is a speckled king snake. Would you believe if I said that it eats other snakes? What about, do you think it could eat venomous snakes? Yeah, so like Sarah was saying, it can eat a venomous snake and not be envenomated. So when I was working in South Carolina, I was working with eastern diamondback rattlesnakes, which are the heaviest venomous snakes in the world. They're these big chunky snakes. And we were tracking them. They had transmitters glued onto their rattles, so they have little antennas. So we'd go out in the woods and we would try to locate them and collect data on them. So my lab mate was out tracking Tanya, who is a rattlesnake, and she was going in the woods and beep, beep, beeping, kind of like a metal detector, and she found a king snake. She was like, oh, I'm mischanneling, something's up today. So she went back out, beep, beep, beeped, went back in, found the king snake again. Where was Tanya? Inside the king snake.
Yeah. What sort of misconceptions do people have mostly about science, nature, that you see most of the time?
I grew up in Oklahoma. This is where I learned to love nature and appreciate nature, and so I think a lot of times people think that cool nature is lions and tigers and elephants and these exotic things. So for me, it's a big goal to make our native animals interesting to people, because people often don't realize all the cool things we have in Oklahoma or all the different ecotypes. And so getting out in your own backyard and discovering things is important.
So farmers really like these snakes because they get in their cornfields and help with their rodent population. You hear a lot of people say the only good snake is a dead snake, and that's a very ignorant statement because they help a lot with the rodent population. These guys, especially corn snakes and king snakes as well. So they get in these cornfields and they go in there and help with the mice. And the ones that are yellow, that's why they're called that. They're yellow, so they blend in with that environment that they naturally live in. And they're corn, because she said, we're creative scientists. We call it a corn snake because they live in cornfields and they eat the mice in the cornfields.
How did your interest in science develop?
My dad is a biology professor, and so I grew up calling them sea stars and calling them cnidarians because it's not jellyfish and they're not fish. So I grew up learning all that terminology and learning how to identify scat, and to me that was normal. That was how everyone grew up. And so being in the realm of biology has always been a big part of my life. Can you see his eyelids? See how they're milky? So you say they're going blue, and you can feel on his skin that he's about to shed. So I might give him a warm water bath later. This is a bull snake, and they're called that because they hiss and puff kind of like a bull, and he will vibrate his tail as well, like we were talking about earlier. And when he sheds here, he'll shed basically inside out. So his skin will become loose and he'll have to rub up against something and it will peel it off. Kind of like when you take your jacket off and it comes off inside out, because that's the layer that was touching your skin. So that's what he'll do.
Yeah.